Okay. Right, so this is an LC475 motherboard, and I am going to attempt to replace these caps. Got two more there. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We have 9 altogether. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, sorry. Right, so these two are different than all the rest. All the rest are the same. They're a, what are they? They are a 47 UF 16 volt, and the two here are 100 UEF, sorry, 100 UF 6.3 volt. I've managed to get them from a company called Mouser Electronics. I believe it's in the States. I need to put that somewhere, but put it there for now. Right, so they obviously come in a tape, and I've watched several videos on this, so I'm going to turn on my hot soldering iron to, I'm going to set it to 350, and these are surface mounts. Now I did watch a video where the chap had used a hot air gun, which I have, but because there's a lot of plastic around there, I just think I'd be better off to try it with the soldering gun. Doesn't really appear to be heating up that great. Maybe I might have to turn it up a bit. Yeah, we'll turn it up a bit. Up to 380. See what that does. Right, I'm going to use a little bit of tape here. See if I can't. Get the solder up. See if that'll come off there or not. Definitely loosen it up a bit. This other side seems to be gonna work. What do we got here? I think we've got little pliers here. Let's see if we can pull it off. Maybe that one. Go, that's that. Someone did say to try to pry that up. And then what we can do is go back to the tape and take that off. Go. Just get those out of the way. Oops. Oops. Alright, those are out of the way now. And we'll just clean that up a bit. And that one. Alright, so that's one off. Now I think what we'll do is just going to try to loosen that one off. I don't want to put that on that. I'll tell you what I'm going to try real quick. Now they say that you can pry these off if you get the you don't want to pull too hard because you don't want to rip the bit off there. See, these are quite brittle. Come on, out of there. You know, when you get older, it's things don't work as well as they used to. Oh, I got a better pair of tweezers. Ouch! Here. Get that. Come on. I'll tell you what, we're just going to knock that off. There we go. on there. Yeah, not sure you can even see it, to be honest with you, but you'll get the idea. So, just need to clip a little bit of that off. And then we'll just go back in and that. Oops. And we're gonna take that up a bit. There we go. That's that. Again, we're just gonna knock that stuff off. Right. So we're just going to clean that up now. Now, I'm going to experiment here. I'm not really sure what flux I should use. I've actually bought some liquid flux and some gel flux. So we're just going to see how that works. So my liquid flux, they're all Chinese, this stuff here. I'm not really sure how that'll work. Put that on there, see what happens with that. Going to, yeah, that's going to do that in that. Doesn't make a little bit of noise. Now I'm gonna see if I can't put right, so I've got some solder on there. Now I'm going to grab one of my so what we've got is the positives, these are positive negative oriented. So in that case, the I don't actually know how this works. Yeah. Maybe what I should have done is, I think, oh yeah. So you just remove the tape from just the two. Put those there. Right, so I'm not sure if you can see this, but we've got a line on one end, and I believe that's negative. Hang on one second. Okay, so on these particular capacitors, the the line side is the positive side. So I'm just going to put a little bit more stuff down there, and then what we're going to do is we're going to put that right there. God, that seems a bit long. I'm just going to have to turn that a bit. I need to get rid of this rubbish. Make it easier for me to do this. Not sure. Hopefully that hasn't. Alright, so I think I'm going to put a little bit more solder down there maybe. I'm not really sure that's enough. That's enough. And we're going to put that there. We're going to put that one right there. And now we're going to turn this slightly. I'm just going to hold that down. Yeah, you don't want to heat it up too much. And the back side of this one. That's what you want to do, just that would be alright. It's sitting a bit up there. Yeah. They seem a bit bigger than sitting a bit up. Not altogether happy about. But we're going to drop a bit more. And then we're going to drop this in there as well. And a little bit more on there. Because you want it on the ends. closer look at that. I mean, it's not ideal. See, this is what makes me want to try the air gun. Oh, there's just so much plastic there. And I've never used an air gun before. I'm just a bit worried about it. Right. Well, what we'll do is we'll carry on. Right, so that's the only two of the 100 UAFs. So put them away. Put it in there. Get rid of them. Break out the 47, which is quite a few of those that need to be replaced. Gonna pop, break, do whatever. Like that. Run that rubbish. And clean this up. Right, the positive on these is the top. Clean this up a little bit. Yeah. I said you need to be careful with the fumes. Now, I don't want to be putting too much on there. Part of me thinks it is too much, and that's why that one's sitting up slightly. But so, let's see. We got two here. And that one's going to go there. That one's going to go there. I'll tell you what, I should probably just open up the window a little bit. Got no problem with my lungs. Alright. Put it like that. Maybe. Yeah, you know what? Part of me thinks there is too much on there, so I'm just going to remove these for a second. I'll clean that off. Come on. Not very clean. That's not very clean. Let's just move that around a bit. Not very clean there. Alright, so all I'm going to do is just drop a little bit. Just a little bit on there. There we go. Too much. Okay, now I'm going to put that one there. See what it does. Turn that slightly. here. Apparently you don't want it to be wet. Oops, that didn't work very well, did it? Come on. That's why. You do need more solder there. There we go. That's better, I think. Yeah, I'm not very good at this, so don't hold it against me. Bastard. Come on. Alright, could be happier about that one. Like I said, I'm not very good at this. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to pause this and we're going to pick it up. Hopefully when I'm done. It's a bit awkward trying to turn everything around, so I'll be back. Okay, so I've done them all. I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Most of them look good. I got a couple that are raised up, but they've got a solid connection, so I ain't gonna worry about it. Yeah, that looks good. So that's the motherboard done. I'll have to clean up a little bit of this flux here with some isopropyl alcohol. I did switch to the gel flux because it just seemed to, when you put it on, it stayed, where this stuff here, it's just watery, so it evaporates really quick. So just gotta clean that up a little bit, and that'll be done. And then I just need to wait for I got some bits coming to do the PSU. And then once that comes, I should be all right. And this should be well dry by then. That's that. So that's the motherboard. And I'll show you the PSU here in a second. I won't put that down just yet. So this is the PSU. Whereas the capacitors on the motherboard were surface mount, these are all what they call in-holes, so they all come through the bottom. I've marked a couple, and that's going to be a bit fun to do, but I need to replace 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10. And it's coming as a kit, so it should be all the right ones. And there's quite a few of those that need to be done. So that'll be interesting. I will hopefully show you a bit on that one. I might just give that a little bit of a spray with the I'll let that run off. And that's it for the LC475 motherboard, cap replacement. Hopefully everything will be alright. I will do a video when it's ready to go. Thanks for watching.